Hi, hello, and happy Sunday. So I hope you guys had a wonderful week. Besides this strange weather pattern, right? So we have on Wednesday, the 31st, this beautiful lunar eclipse, the super moon, and the blue moon. So what the hell is a blue moon? Matter of fact, that has something to do, maybe you know that we say, ooh, something came up out of the blue moon. So that's where the name is coming from, or these wordings. But the thing on it is that the moon sometimes get a slightly blue shadow due to, the clouds and the lights. And so there is many things which are going on. So, but besides that, before we go into details, that's I think not necessary. But these moon energy, the lunar eclipse, the super moon, and the blue moon is in Leo. So, yeah, all the Leos out there, for you is this actually a wonderful thing that is including my husband because he is a Leo in the zodiac signs. So, yes, Leo actually is very powerful. It's a person who wants to be in service for others, and that's actually what this energy is all about from this moon on the 31st. So it's about being in alignment with Mother Earth as also with the energies. And believe it or not, this energy from this lunar eclipse with the super moon and the blue moon is being with us for full 6 months. 6 months long. But I saw today, sadly, I had to go to my favorite store, Walmart. So I think nobody really likes that, right? But I had to go because I needed some stuff for my dogs and cleaning stuff because we have a mud hole in our yard, and that's why I'm cleaning continuously 24/7. If it's not me, it's Donald, because of course when the dog's going in and out, you get all the crap in. But yeah, I'm rambling on here. No, but thing is that we had to do that, and I saw the people, actually the energy which everybody has. It's like, whoa wee. So there is many angry people, or they are so slow that you really get the chills. It's so slow, and they start interesting talks in the middle of aisles and you cannot pass, and they are standing there, then they get nasty. And I said to my husband, grab the stuff and then we leave here. So it's also reflecting in our wonderful drivers. So you can tell energy has an effect on us in many different ways. So some people even complaining about major headaches, vision issues, bone related things like where the arthritis is more acting up, the rheumatitis. And like I said, it's so wet out there too. There will be more rain. We also talking about snow now. The temperatures are fluctuating far too much. So we had in our research group from the psychics, as also we have a couple people, they are working for, yeah, let's say for airliners and other things. I don't want to go here in details, but we had a very nice discussion today, and they said there is so much going on with the weather, and they can tell after 41 feet in the air that there is major things going on because the temperature is changing so quickly, which they never saw before. When you are a pilot, you are registering that too. So there is many things going on in the atmosphere, obviously, and so we are watching this very careful because that is also influencing our weather. So like I said, many things going on. The earthquakes are more and more coming out, and so storms are brewing. We don't know where they're going yet, but obviously like I said, the weather is playing here a major role too, and everybody is feeling it. Keep it in this way. So before I started, to go into my card readings, I said to Angel, so what do you think is best to use for the cards? And that's what I always do. And they give me the fairy cards today, and that is really something which I'm really happy to see, that because the fairies and the gnomes and the Udines and name it, they're all earth related little creatures or people. So, and therefore I'm glad that they picked this one, and they gave me also my German Gypsy cards. So that is what I will use for the reading with the beautiful 31st major super moon. And yeah, we will see how that goes, right? So, but I prayed over the cards. Actually, I left them in the box on purpose because people say we never see you getting this out of the box. So here's the box. I took the lid off, and so here's the box. And like I said, I prayed over it. So these are actually the fairy cards from Doreen Beer 2. So, and let me get them out of the box. So you see, take them freshly out of the box. And I wanted to also explain something to you guys. I had a couple of people which wrote to me. Thank you, by the way, for the lovely emails. They were asking me, well, there was obviously something with the cards going on, not in this Facebook reading and other personal readings. And they said, well, yeah, but how can this be happen? And this is not what I want, and blah, blah, blah. So let me tell you, the cards never can tell you how to live or to do your life. We have free given will, and when you change your thinking, your patterns, your mind, whatever it is, the cards are rolling with you. So that is nothing, when something is in the cards in a reading, that means that is as it is of now. So if you change your mind or you keep something in consideration from the card reading and you change something around, guess what? The next reading will be completely different because you changed your mind, and this is normal because, like I said, we have all free will. So the cards are not doing wrong. The cards are telling only what's going on, and it's guided by the angels. As you know, I never do a reading. Doesn't matter if this is personal or here on Facebook or on YouTube. I do always in the matter with the angels because I feel very secure with that, and I know that their information is correct, and this is where I'm going by. So, and like I said, if people have an issue with that, you guys have not to watch the video, then click out of it, and I'm fine with that because we have only to understand how the energies are going, what angels are doing, and that's what I tried to explain for a minute ago. So, well, then let's come to the cards here, and then we will see what the angels, the fairies have for information for us for the next week. So, like I said, here's the deck. I prayed over them already, but I'm asking still the angels to give us the right cards. I put this deck on the side. So I need, as I promised you, for the whole week. So that will be for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday. So it's 7 cards which I have to pull. So that's what I do. And then let us see. So please, angels, give us the right information for the following week. So here is Monday. Ooh, Tuesday. Wednesday. Oh my God. Here comes Thursday. Okay, I'm ready. Friday. Here we go. Saturday and Sunday. Here we go. Cool. So thank you. And so I put them on the side here, and then we use the German Gypsy card. Also they are in the box. I opened the box. Like I said, even they are blessed, and I also prayed over those because they're very special to me, and they're so small and tiny, but I love them to work with them. So please, angels, help us here too. We need 7 cards out of this deck. Sometimes that needs a little bit longer, so that's why we are here on, right? So you can see I'm not doing anything wrong. Here comes the first one. So here's Monday. So that's why I wanted to do this again in front of you, so that you know I'm not doing anything with the cards before, or that I'm influencing the card. Absolutely not. So here's number 2. So that is Tuesday, Wednesday. Now they are coming. Cool. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Whoa. Saturday. Well, now we need only one. Sunday. There we go. So very interesting, and don't mind me, the dogs are flying around here. So hi Nala. So my Nala is here. She only wanted to say hello. She loves the fairy cards for whatever reason. So it's very interesting. So that is now for tomorrow, Monday. And that is the 5 of Autumn. And you can see the fairy, which is helping others. And that is actually a wonderful card, and I tell you why. Because when we have the moon in Leo, that stands for being in service for other people. So not only me as a minister for others, that's also for you guys, you know, to help each other, to be there for a friend which is maybe in need, or you are a hairstyler, so then maybe you talk more to a person and try to help them, things like that, you know, but be in service. And like I said, this is also going on 6 months long, as also it comes to the creativity, that meaning of if you like to paint, you know, you will see the tendency that everything goes easier and comes to you when you maybe have wonderful ideas, even for a business. So yeah, go with it, because that is what they want us to do. So, and this 5 of Autumn card here with the beautiful colors is saying, reach out to others for assistance. How proper is this card? Poor timing for a career change. Yes, it is. Feeling challenged by money issues. So that means for the week, you know, the next week, there will be maybe issues going on, and that is related to the moon energy. But it's so funny, you know, you cannot make this up. The card's definitely saying reach out to others for assistance. So that means if somebody needs a help or needs food or whatever it is, so help each other more or less. And if you try to change right now your job, that would be not a good week for it. So if you set up already an interview, of course this will be fine because it's under the energy from the last week. But if you start searching this week, try not, you know, to go for an interview. That is maybe not under a good umbrella. And also feeling challenged by money issues. Money issues has everybody right now, because sometimes business is slow, or you didn't get your raise, or you spent too much for Christmas and now all the bills are rolling in. Plus it's tax time. So like I said, there is many things going on, but this week will be obviously a little bit under the lower level, but we know we always come out of it, right? So that is okay. And then we have for Monday, ooh, the ring. Oh, that is nice. So that means actually that somebody will get engaged. So here's the ring, which is very nice. And so this week you may hear from a friend, hey, guess what? I got engaged. And it's also marriage promise. But the ring also stands, as we know that the ring is round. That stands, that is love without an end. So it will go always around, but it's representing also Mother Earth, because Mother Earth is round. I'm sorry guys, not flat as many people thinking. It's not the case. We are round. And so therefore the ring stands also for to protect Mother Earth, to help Mother Earth. Mother Earth will still rattle and shake us, and she is on it since last year. So we will see a lot more rattling and shaking. And I also heard that many people were complaining they heard booms out there and they couldn't figure out what it is. So Mother Earth is doing all that because she feels threatened and she feels disturbed. And that is what we are doing to her. It doesn't matter if this is fracking or we are doing other things to her. So that's not okay. And Mother Earth will show us, you know, who the mommy is. And so we better keep this in mind too. But this ring, like I said, stands for marriage, it stands for engagement, and it's always the endless love. So that is a wonderful card, and we have to send our love to everybody anyhow, because that's what everybody needs. So when you pray, send your love out to Mother Earth as to everybody else. Okay, so that was the Monday. So I'll take this over here, and here we have the next fairy card. So that is Tuesday, and this is the Prince of Autumn. Oh my God, look at the colors, it's beautiful. So, and as you can read, it's dependable, protective, and humorous. And so this elf, actually, it's for me a little Archangel Michael, because that here is a protector, and it says also cautious but wise actions, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. So here it is again, being in service for others, kind to each other, absolutely, no doubt about it. And but this dependable means also that maybe some of you guys are depending too much on other people, which is not good. You know, be responsible for yourself. Try to do the things as much as you can on your own instead of relying continuously on others. That is very important to do so, because if something has happened and you may be alone, or you're alone in your car, you have to deal with yourself, you know. So don't be dependable. Protective, absolutely, because me as a mom, of course, I'm very protective, but I'm also protective of my dear friends and my family, of course, and my doggies, no doubt about it. But you know, it's really important to be protective and to hold on to that what has a major value for you, and that's mostly the family. So we protect them, right? That's what we do. But don't forget your sense of humor, because they said humorous, so we have to laugh sometimes, and we're joking around, and that is sometimes very necessary. And but cautious but wise actions. So I think that speaks by himself. So we have to be cautious. There is too much going on in this world, and you know, if we do something, we have to be wise in our actions. Absolutely. So it makes for me full sense, and I think for you too. But it's interesting, because like I said, when I look at this fairy, it's for me like Archangel Michael in person. So, but I love to work with Archangel Michael. So, and when I do the readings, mostly I'm asking for him to come. And I love all the other archangels, don't get me wrong, but he is my buddy. So I love to work with Archangel Michael. And so now we will see, that is actually the white horse. And that stands also for, you know, you are good, you can take leave, it's all good, you know, you are on the right track, don't give up on it. But we had the ring before, remember? So, and actually you see all the hearts, so that stands for, that is the guy which is representing in the Gypsy cards the lover. So that's cool. So that means really a couple of you guys will have the engagement, or they have the wedding next week. So for all those, my congratulations. So that is a wonderful card, and it stands for love each other too. It doesn't matter if this is male or female. So that is a wonderful card, because there's so many sick people out there, and they need our love too, even if you hold only for a moment the hand from somebody which is in the hospital, right? So that was that. Oh, they belong on the other side, I'm so sorry. So, and then we have Wednesday, right? Are we on Wednesday? Yep. So that is the Wednesday card, and that is the Ace of Winter. Now look at this. That is a beautiful fairy with a white tiger. Oh, I love that picture, it's beautiful. Like I said, I hope you guys see the colors a little bit. They are wonderful. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. hey, fits perfectly to the other cards too. So yes, we all have challenges and we know they are there, and that's all fine and dandy. We can always ask the angels and the universe to remove our challenges or the mountains which are in the surroundings. So we can ask for that, right? So that's not a problem. And it's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Yes, because remember our friend Mercury? No, he's not right now in our, closest area, so that he's going in retrograde. We don't have that, but Mercury is still present, and that is always the communication planet. And when I see cards like this, when it comes to communication, means only, hey, be aware of it. This guy is still in the roundings, Mr. Mercury, and we have really to try to communicate very glass clear, and we have to say what's going on with us, which is helping our throat chakra and our heart chakra, because that is clearing actually the chakras by himself, and that's very important to be balanced. That is really my thing for this week. Be balanced, and which I'm actually today not so much, but the whole week for next week, I really have to ground myself, to be in this balanced path. And also amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So maybe you have a wonderful idea at work or even in your own business. Go for it. All good. All right. So that is actually a wonderful card here. I like that. And the Gypsy card is Funky Town. So this Gypsy card is saying, you are going on new ways, on a new path. That is also for your ideas. What was before not very clear, now it comes to you, and it is. So there's crossroads, as you can see, but it's a little bit up and down, and that's our emotions. So we have to try to be balanced, as I said before, but we are on the right path, or in this way, you or me. So we are all doing our thing as much as we can to be on the right track. Super cool. They all fit nicely together. That's super. So in here, so what do we have left here? We have Wednesday, that must be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, so Thursday, 6th of autumn. And you see the fairies, they are all happy and on their little house. And that stands for me also, get rid of the clutter. Clean. Hey, that's what I do with all the smut. It's wonderful to do so. So the good you do comes back to you. So here it is again. I mean, now we can see what the angels and the fairies are trying to tell us. It's still on this way. Be in service for others, help others, reach out to others, or if somebody is knocking on your door and has no food, try to feed that person or help that person. So an unexpected inflow of money. Here we go. So we struggle in the first Monday, so speaking of tomorrow, with our money issues, but then there is a change because there is an unexpected inflow of money. So maybe you get a raise, or you win in the lottery, or these spreadsheet things, so try that, because that's always a good sign to get caught like this. Borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. There you go. That is wonderful, because that means, hey, the money what you get, you can give it back to the person where you maybe loaned your money from, or to the bank, or whatever you have going. So that's cool, because Monday we have a little bit the tricky part, and then by almost the end of the week, so Thursday, you see this changing around. They all fit so perfectly together. It's really funky today. So, and then we have our Gypsy card. There we go. So that is the love for the guy. Remember the guy with the white horse, which is standing for the love of your life. And this here is the soulmate. So that's the soulmate card. So that means if you are searching for a guy, this guy is coming into your life. So where you thought you had maybe before Mr. Correct and Mr. Beautiful, you had to learn, no, this is not the case. I feel disconnected. I don't have a line to this person anymore. There will be somebody new, and he's coming quickly in. So by Thursday, you maybe meet somebody, or there is somebody in the surroundings which has a high interest in our females here, or for the males, there will be a female which has a high interest. So that is a cool card, and it stands for the soulmate. I like that. That's cool. So we have engagement, we have weddings. Ooh, cool, right? So, and then we have here Friday, and that is the 6th of summer. That is also beautiful. You can see the little fairies and with the flowers. It's so cute. I like that. And this card is saying children or childhood. So that means that somebody is getting pregnant. This week it will come out. Or for the people which are pregnant, they are maybe close to their due date. So there will be a baby be born. And then the return of people or romances from your past. Well, sorry guys, I don't want to have that. Absolutely not. Remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So that means that we are trying to see a person out of the past now in a different light because we want to. We want to believe that person out of the past changed and it's now cool and wonderful, and nope, it's not the case. That is what the card here is trying to say, because we are holding sometimes, as I said last week, we are holding on to the past. We are sometimes chained to the past, which is very wrong, because we have to be in the present and to move on into the future. Past is written, it's done, it's over. So by we try to see people after all these years in a different light, and we think they changed. But you know what? If you really think about it, character mostly don't change. So don't go deep into it. Don't dive into it. Check out. And then you can make your own thinking, you know, if this people or this person really changed or not. And because it says clearly here, remembering events differently. So we have to be clear with ourselves. We cannot make ourselves or other people in a different light where they never were like this. It's wishful thinking, you know, more or less. But children or childhood, that is wonderful. So congratulations to the females which will be pregnant or will give birth. So I cannot talk today, so forgive me. I'm trying very hard to, but this is really a wonderful card too. But it's also reminding us, don't believe everything what you see. That is loud and clear message here too. So if you think the winter is over because it's warm today or warmer, we are in 49 Fahrenheit, so which is really not 100% warm. But I saw people today in shorts already and flip-flops. I'm like, really? And we have all the ice out there. No, we are far away from that, guys. And when we are under the moon energy, that means also that our weather pattern is different, it's difficult, and we are far away from spring or summer. So only to say that, okay? So keep this in mind. And it's like I said, we cannot have wishful thinking. So keep this a little bit in mind. We are not out of the woods here, not with the river, not with the ice. Nope, not even close. Okay, so and then we have our gypsy card here. Oh, that is cool. So somebody is moving or building a new home. So there is a wish to move. And this week you may get a contract, or you find the house which you would love to live in. So, or you're selling your home. So all is good, all is well. And it comes due to another person. So it means maybe you're looking for a house and somebody is saying, oh, wait a minute, I was looking with this and this person on this and the street, and look at it, and that is your house which you were looking for. So it's not a coincidence, because there's no such a thing. It's all guided, and I'm sure that a couple of you guys getting guided to a new home or a new apartment. Okay, so super. I like that. They are coming really wonderful. So now we have Saturday, and oh my, here comes the justice. So that means as the two fairies are standing there, something is going on, or we will see, because I don't know all the cards out of my head. And it says, take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end, a fair and objective decision. So that means actually when you're signing a contract, example-wise for a new home, so which fits perfectly here into that, it's like read everything about it, be aware what's going on with the house, have somebody with you who maybe can explain things to you, or if they find cracks in the foundations or whatever it is. So be careful, read everything and don't miss something, because maybe that will be not an okay house, or you can lower maybe the price, whatever it is. If you are a little bit handy and you can fix things up, guess what, maybe you can lower the price. So that is a good thing, nothing to say about it. But it says also you will win in the end. Is that not awful that I cannot talk? I'm so sorry. So actually, in the end, you will get what you want, absolutely. And like I said, you win. So that means, yeah, you can maybe lower the price and it's all fine and dandy, or they give you a free repair or whatever. Hey, that's always good, right? Fair and objective decisions. That's what we have to do. We have always to be fair with each other, because, I say always to myself, I'm trying always to be as fair as possible, because I want to be treated as fair as possible too. So, and there's many airheads out there which trying to fool around. They're greedy, they want what they want, and I'm like, no. And I can smell people like this, and it's like, okay, see you later. I don't even want to deal with them. But that's not only when you buy a house, this card here. It stands for, if you have something in the court, you have the most benevolent outcome. You win. If you have trouble with somebody or somebody with you, it will be okay. So there's the best benevolent outcome. It's a very positive card, and fair and objective. So that's what we have to be too. But that is a super card. So it is fair, right? So that is Saturday. And here we have the red. Perfect. It's unbelievable how the cards are working with each other. So the red stands for actually what I was reading before on the fairy card. It's, take the time to review. Don't let people fool you, because they want always a piece from the cake. So don't do that. Be objective. So read everything, be open-minded, but don't get fooled. So the red stands always for, I'm nagging on your wallet, or I'm nagging on your personality, or I have continuously something to say in the negative way. So stay in your positive mind frame. That is a little bit a negative card, but on the other hand, it's positive, because it's telling us, hey, be aware, and don't trust anybody. Read on your own, as the fairy card here is saying, you have the most benevolent outcome, so don't be fooled by others. All right, so that's really cool. I'm amazed how they work together today. So in here is the Ace of Autumn, and that's also, it's so sad. In this camera, I'm really not sure if you can see the colors, but these are all my favorite fall colors. It's beautiful with the fairy, and the fairy is obviously a lot fun, as you can tell. And this card is saying a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others. A very successful project, a happy change in your career. So remember, we couldn't change our career in the beginning of the week, but by the end of the week, yes, we can. That's what I said. It's only for this week where there is maybe a challenge with an interview, or it's not working for you. So wait till a couple days later, and you are under a different umbrella. And here it is, clearly loud and says, a windfall of money. So the money has a good flow this week, besides the Monday card. So it was saying, nope, don't even think that with the money is okay. So try to let this go on Monday. Focus on the other times, where the money is floating in. I think that was on Thursday, and now we have this on Sunday too. So something really good when it comes to money, or, abundance and prosperity is knocking on your door, but also positive advice, a positive assistance. So that means if you need help with something, like you're doing a house project or whatever it is, it will have the success. It is blessed. So that is a wonderful thing here, and I like that. And a very successful project. So if you do something at work, it will succeed, as also with other things. It is a success, and that is very needed. So if you sell something, or you sell jewelry or whatever, you have a wonderful thing going next Sunday. Something is coming up with that. It's positive and it's wonderful, but also a change in your career. So you go for it. You know all the meanings as I explained that before. And here are the lovebirds, but also the messengers. And you know, in the native saying is the eagle brings, and the hawk is bringing the prayers to God. And these little birds in this gypsy tarot deck are standing for that too. So if you have wishes or you want to say a prayer for a loved one which is maybe sick, you know, the birds, and you see a bird, doesn't matter what it is for kind of a bird, so don't put a label on it. The bird is the one who's bringing the prayers up to God or to the universe. So as also they're lovebirds, that means you know, that you are very loved by others, and we have this theme going on in the cards here too. Love each other, be there for each other, help each other, the service, and these birds are standing actually for the same thing. So that was actually a wonderful card reading. I really do love that, and I hope you liked it too. So by next week we see a little bit on the beginning, and then we are going into it. But before I'm leaving you with these cards, I would like to tell you, if you can, don't get out in this super moon. There's too much going on at once. You will overload your whole system. So normally I'm going out in the full moon, as you know, and I'm the first one who's moon bathing because I love the energy from it. But this moon is very different. We have the eclipse, and it's a blue moon and a super moon. So that combined will overload your system. You feel not good with it. Maybe you are even a little bit edgy or headaches, and you know, so Wednesday is very tricky with the full moon. So I would wait to the next full moon to go out there and doing the things what I do, at least. So I'm always in the full moon, but with that, nope, this is not a good thing. And for my dear friends which were asking me, can I load my gemstones, my quartz, and whatever I have, no, not in this moon. The next moon will be a lot better for that, but I would not suggest to do so. So that's me, as how I live by it, and so are many of my psychic friends. You can do, of course, what you want to. It's only an advice. And like I said, nobody will find me in the full moon, not with this one. So I hope that you liked the reading and that is helping you through the next week. And with that, I wish you all a wonderful evening, a blessed one, a blessed week, and I see you next Sunday. See you guys. Bye.